December 1st, that major case out of Mississippi, the Dobbs case, that essentially bans most abortions after 15 weeks. That one is going to be heard on the substance. Forget the procedure. It is here on the merits now. And that is the one where supporters of the Mississippi law are asking for Roe v. Wade to be overturned, and they want this to be the vehicle to do it. Expect a very busy, very heated day from the court December 1st.
Fox News legal correspondent Shannon Bream there outlining just how high the stakes will be next week when the Supreme Court hears arguments on a Mississippi abortion law. Now, the case directly targets the Roe v. Wade ruling that legalized abortion. Earlier this month, justices heard challenges to the Texas law banning abortion at about 6 weeks of pregnancy. They have not yet ruled on that. Let's bring in Carrie Severino, president of Judicial Network. Carrie, thank you for joining us. Now, first of all, this is going to be a challenge. I mean, Mississippi wants to revive its law that essentially will fight a ruling that was ruled in a lower court. It was blocked by a lower court. How hard is it going to be for this state to ban abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy moving forward?
Well, the real challenge is that this law is clearly goes against the current standard of Roe versus Wade and then Planned Parenthood versus Casey, the 1992 case that effectually upheld in some ways Roe, but really rewrote the entire standard. And what Casey said is you cannot ban abortions prior to viability. And so the Mississippi law clearly violates that. At the same time, it's a law that is more liberal than most European democracies, is actually about more where the American people are on this issue, provides opportunities for, if there's a serious risk to the life of the mother, et cetera. So it's going to be interesting. The problem underlying Roe really isn't the policy of it. The problem underlying it is the fact that it's not a constitutional holding. The Constitution says nothing about abortion. In that case, when the court brought that in to the Constitution and said, we're going to read this right in, what they did is brought all the politics of Constitution along into the constitutional sphere along with it. So this is the chance for the court to get out of it and say, let's put it back to the states, actually. Let's let states decide how they're going to deal with this issue.
Right. So we've got two states here because we also have Texas that is trying to get it back to 6 weeks. That, I believe, is going to be a much harder case to argue. But the Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on December 1st in a case here in Mississippi, which, again, has raised the stakes by explicitly asking the court, which has a 6-3 conservative majority, to overturn Roe v. Wade. And that is going to be tough. You talk about a viable pregnancy at 15 weeks. That is at past the 3-month mark, which is when most doctors tell women it's okay to tell people you're pregnant because you've heard a heartbeat. It's a viable pregnancy. And that is the argument that Mississippi feels is justifiable to ban abortion because the pregnancy is viable. Here's AG Merrick Garland's statement back on September 6th, by the way. The department will provide support from federal law enforcement when an abortion clinic or reproductive health center is under attack. We have reached out to U.S. attorneys' offices and FBI field offices in Texas and across the country to discuss our enforcement authorities. What is your take on that statement there? It sounds to me like clearly the government is getting ready for a fight here.
Well, unfortunately, Attorney General Merrick Garland's arguments there are not really solidly based on law. The U.S. doesn't, as a federal government, doesn't have the authority to just go in and sue any state because they think their law violates the Constitution. And you need a federal law to provide the justification for that. And that's something that the arguments on November 1st made pretty clear. It was pretty obvious the Supreme Court also thought that Garland was way out over his skis on this one. I think he wanted to make a political point. He wanted to try to set the administration's position there, maybe politically, but there's not a lot of legal merit to the arguments he's making.
All right. Carrie Severino, thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.